This is a model of a typical pipe to soil potential reading which is taken every day all over the world by cathodic protection technicians and engineers. Here we have a buried pipeline. Here we have the connection to that pipeline at a test point or test post or other facility. This is connected by the black lead to the common of a multimeter, and to the red or voltage pole of the multimeter we attach a copper to copper sulfate reference electrode, or half cell. At least that's what they call it. This is a piece of copper in a saturated solution of copper sulfate. Copper to copper sulfate has a known reaction potential or electromotive force when measured in a laboratory, and it can be compared to an international standard potential, which is the potential of hydrogen. That is reckoned to be 0. Right, so we have a standard reference potential and the potential of the pipeline. We have a voltage between the two potentials. It should be noted that the connection to the pipeline does not change during all of our experimental work here. The pipeline is connected to the negative side of a transformer rectifier which drains the electricity from the pipeline, and to complete the circuit the electrical charges are pumped back into what we call remote earth, which is the whole of the earth surrounding all of the pipeline. The charges seek the coating faults as a return path, and so at those coating faults corrosion can't take place because the electrical pressure into the pipeline fights against the electrical pressure that would be caused by the corrosion process of the pipeline. That's how it's supposed to work. Right, the measurements are the thing that I'm interested in at this stage. This is supposed to be a reference potential. And if you look at the meter, when I move this reference potential, the voltage on the meter changes. So it's 2.79 there, and it's 2.63 there. Now, it is 2.71 there, and it is 2.262 there, and 2.264 there, and 1.65 there, and 2.79 there, and 3.05, 2.95, 3.05 at that point. Now, the traditional way is to take the measurement directly over the pipeline, close to the test point. So we have a potential of 2.584, which will be recorded as the pipe to soil potential of the pipeline in this position. Bearing in mind, we don't change the connection to the pipeline, but when we put this here, it's no longer 2.59, it is 2.70, and there it's 2.85, and there it's 3.10, and there it's 3.14, and over here 2.58, and here is 1.63, no, 1.67. So in other words, this is a simple demonstration to show that this copper sulfate electrode is only a ground contact electrode. It is not a fixed potential, it is not a reference potential, and it is not a reference electrode.